The Kayla Lee Show is all about helping badass bridal and beauty bosses from startup to seven figures. It's an inspiring podcast where you can expect potent and powerful conversations with myself, with global industry leaders, and with badass bridal and beauty bosses who themselves went from 30K years to multi-six figures and beyond. This podcast is all about having those hard to have business conversations to show you that you are not alone in these challenges that you're coming across, to show you that there is so much more growth on the other side of these challenges, to show you that on the other side of these lessons is actually a six-figure year. On the other side of these lessons is a multi-six-figure year, or seven figures and beyond. These conversations are designed to inspire you, to create wild momentum and growth in your business. I'll be sharing with you the challenges that I've had to overcome. I'll be vulnerable and sharing what it actually took for me to create the growth that I have in my business today. I'll be sharing with you the lessons that I've had to overcome in every stage of business. And I'll be sharing with you the strategies that have led me to be on track for hitting seven figures in business this year. Hello, beautiful bridal beauty bosses community. I am coming in because I have something incredible to share with you, and it's going to blow your mind. But first, I wanted to talk about the real reason why you are not fully booked in your business. If you have gotten to a place in your business where you have consistently been posting a photo to your social media or a piece of content to your social media, and you're wondering why you are not fully booked, why you are not getting the results, why nobody is converting from your social media, this conversation is going to change everything for you. Now, as you're coming on live, or if you are watching the replay, I want you to lean 100% into this training, because recently the ladies, the women, the incredible powerhouses that have been joining this community, their biggest challenges have been not being able to convert clients from their social media and not being fully booked. So I want to encourage you right now just to lean in 100% to this conversation. If you are at a stage in your business where you want more clients, or if you're in the early stages of your business and you're wanting to attract and convert more clients and you're not getting those results, I want to invite you to explore the idea that possibly your perception right now might be that posting a pretty pic of an existing client or a client's transformations or a client's results is the only way that you can get clients in your business, that you can attract more clients in your business, that new clients will join your world every single day. Now, it's also a common misconception that we start to believe that because what we're doing, that one content marketing strategy, which is posting a pretty pic of an existing client or client results to your social media, if that's not actually getting results and it doesn't feel like it's absolutely working, the first thing that we tend to do is we start to believe that we don't know what we're doing, and then we're not good enough, and our content doesn't convert, and it's not working, and so we need to outsource. And we need a marketing agency. We need to invest into paid ads and Google ads and Meta ads and Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the things. And we believe that the content that we're creating isn't good enough. And that's why we're not converting. But the reality is, and I really want this to land, the reality is that one piece of content that you're posting is potentially seeing 9% of your followers. Let that sink in. One piece of content that you are posting that you have spent hours, days questioning if it's good enough to actually make it to your social media is only seeing at least, or no more than 9% of your actual followers. 9%. And you're wondering why it's not converting. The reality is, and the real reason why you are not getting more clients in your business right now is because they are not seeing you. There is not enough eyeballs on your brand, not enough for it to convert into becoming a new booking. Now, I say this with immense love, but posting one photo to your social media once a week, twice a week, or even every single day is not the only strategy that you can use in your business to attract and convert more clients. Now, I am speaking specifically to bridal hair or makeup artists or beauty salons. The reality is that your content is highly fucking converting if you are showing the transformation between A and B. And that transformation is actually what your soul aligned client desires. But there's a very real reality that that incredible, highly converting piece of transformational content is not even seeing enough eyeballs. And therefore, that one strategy of posting that one pretty picture to your Instagram and to your Facebook and to your TikTok, or your Reels to your TikTok, is not even enough, and it's not reaching enough eyeballs. There are not enough potential clients actually seeing you. And I really want this to land. When I first launched my business, I used to believe the same thing. I used to believe that all I needed to do was just keep posting content to social media. Like, it was the only thing that I knew. It was the only thing that I knew. I did not realize that there was so much more to marketing and there was so much more to sales that actually converted more clients, and I had no clue. So for the first 6 years of my business, I actually tried outsourcing my socials and my marketing because I didn't feel like I was good enough, and I didn't feel like it was working because I wasn't getting the results. Because the only thing that I was trying was posting a photo to my social media, and that was my marketing strategy. What happened is that when I started to outsource my content and my socials and my marketing, I actually felt incredibly disconnected. And my content felt less powerful. And I wasn't offering as much value. And the real reason why I stopped is because the cost of outsourcing with an agency was not cost efficient for me in my business at that point. Because at that point, I was not even making six figures. And the cost on a monthly basis to outsource your content and marketing will heavily reduce your profit. Now, the next thing that I really want for you to land is that if all we're doing in our content, in our marketing strategy, is to post a piece of content every single day to our social media, and we believe that that is the one reason why we should be fully booked. And now that we know that the reality is that only 9% of that content is actually being seen by our audience, the one thing that I learned was that it was me. I was the one who was hypercritical of my work. I was the one who was hypercritical of my level of expertise. I was the one who was questioning and judging my quality of work, my quality of content, and in comparison to an influencer. I don't need to be an influencer to be fully booked. I don't need the world to know about my services. I need Perth to know about our services. I am not an influencer. I am an incredible bridal hairstylist, an award-winning bridal hairstylist, and we create exceptional fucking hair. I don't need the world to know that. I need Perth to know that. So my strategy shifts in my bridal business in comparison to my strategy in my mentoring business. The world can know about me because I can support the entire globe. My strategy will shift. My intentionality shifts. Now, the one thing that I started to realize is that it wasn't actually about my level of quality of work. It became more about my beliefs about my quality of work. I would look at my work like it wasn't good enough. But the reality was that it was converting. It's just that I was undervaluing myself and undercharging myself, which meant that I wasn't getting the revenue results that I desired. And I was also relying on one strategy to get me visibility. And so whilst I'm trying to grow my business, I'm capping myself with an undercharging myself and then trying to become fully booked and then investing and outsourcing in a marketing agency just to get the results that I thought I needed. But the reality was that I needed to learn these strategies myself because I am my most powerful marketing strategy. When I create content, it is so much more powerful than anybody could have ever written content for me. When I am attached energetically to the value of that content, it converts so much more. There are so many more saves. There are so many more shares. There are so many taps and website links. And so when I reflect on where I am now and where I was 6 years ago, I can now see that the shift was investing in my business knowledge, investing in my marketing knowledge, not so I could then outsource, but so I could create this in-house and actually build that confidence in myself. So many of you don't have the confidence in your marketing right now. And I get it because that was also me. But now I am quite literally obsessed with my marketing because it's an opportunity for me to build connection with my community. And the more that I started to show up consistently and implement these strategies that I was learning in my content and marketing, the more I started to see the value of myself and the value of my content. And I started to create more valuable content because I didn't just create, post a photo to Instagram and be like, tick that box, I'm done. I would actually genuinely be like, how can I make this mind-blowing for everybody who stops? I want to stop the scroll. What needs to stop the scroll? What do you need to know about now? What is going to make me stand out? The more clarity I had on all of those aspects, the more confidence that I had to show up consistently. And guess what happens when you show up consistently? Guess what happens when you do the thing that scares you? Guess what happens when you invest in your knowledge and expertise? You start to become more confident in what you are doing. You start to look at your work a little less judgy. You start to look at your work like, holy fucking shit, she is incredible. You start to look at your work like you would look at anybody else's. I can absolutely guarantee you that you do not look at other people's work with the level of judgment and criticism that you look at your own. So why don't you start with absolute love, looking at your work with love, seeing the beauty in everything that you're doing. Stop questioning your work. Stop questioning your expertise. And if you do feel like you are not good enough and that there's something missing in your marketing and your content, there's like a missing link, then you need to join me next week at the Fully Booked Masterclass. This is where I'll be sharing 2 strategies to help you get more eyeballs on your brand. So you can get seen, get known, get booked, get paid, and get more clients on repeat ASAP. This will not be a conversation around client retention or client experience. This is a conversation around getting you more clients ASAP. Using strategies that are more than posting a photo to Instagram. And if you need extra support with this, you will also be able to access the replays for New Era of Wealth Masterclass, which is linked in the featured section. But this will be also an incredible opportunity for you to tap into because I also share in there 2 more strategies that you can implement today. So if you are at a stage in your business where there are gaps and you want more clients, and you want more bookings, and you want more conversion, lean into those masterclasses. The New Era of Wealth Masterclass in the featured section above, and the Fully Booked Masterclass that will be held on the 19th of September. at 12 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. Now that is the day that I'm flying out to the US, so you can only imagine the vibe that I'm going to be bringing that day. It's going to be a powerhouse day, all of the things. Now, there's one more thing that I wanted to share with you because it's going to be fucking incredible. But in October, I'm going to be holding a 5 clients in 5 days challenge. This is a live challenge where I'll be sharing even more strategies from my 33 visibility strategy methodology, and that is going to get you more clients ASAP. That is the reason why we were able to book 33 new clients in less than 16 days. Over $40,000 of new booking sales in the couple of months. Like, it's insane. This is how you get the results in your business, all the results that you are craving. I'm going to be sharing 3 of those strategies in a live challenge experience in October. If you have a desire to learn a little bit more around other strategies that you can use to implement in your business to get greater results and more clients ASAP, you need to get in the room. 5 clients in 5 days, the challenge is going to blow your mind.